You see all these? You see that? Alright, let's just get into it. So we got the all-star abilities to start, right? Long bomb. I'm gonna go on a limb and... Where's Impunt? Okay, is Impunt... Oh, there it is. Easy ass ability to use. You kick it on the floor and the things go boom. Easy shit. Now, long bomb, pretty alright. I don't see the hate behind it. Is a good alternative to Impunt. Because realistically, it's instead of up close, it's at range. Yeah, it's a bit awkward actually. Yeah, it's awkward. So this is one of many instances where Jay can't make his mind up and just plots it wherever he feels like it. Puppy. Shield decoy. Do you know what? Back in the day, this would be here. But since I mostly use them as quick damage blockers rather than actual shields, it's pretty alright actually. Like if you're a bean bomb magnet and one just spawns behind you, quickly turn around, put this down. Ultra tackle, I mean, it's hella good damage, but like, I'd just rather use sprint tackle, you know? Speaking of, phone, this should be using that. Future dummy, regular shield, it's pretty good as well. I can't lie and say that it's worse or better. I'd say they're both somewhere in the middle. Sonic grenade, I mean, if this is the zombies pussy clart equivalent to the EM, it's gonna go up here because it's quite literally a free kill. Burrow, unless it's engineer, deadbeard, it's S tier as well. Now, I have somebody decides to tell me that this ability's good up close. Now, I've attempted to use it, and because I'm ass, that's on me. So it's getting the D. I should specify the D tier. This and this aren't anywhere near as good as this and this. Yes, this is spammy, but like, how is that a negative in terms of actual power? It's a spammy drone, therefore it's busted. I'd rather use it than it be used against me. And you can shoot it down, because zombies don't have a real Chomper type character unless it's Roadie Z, Captain Squawk, Chemist, Zoologist, any of them. These two are just equally shit. This dude, pretty good. This guy, silver instead of gold, so we can go down a tier. Potato nugget mine, I don't really... Isn't the whole point of potato nugget mine that it's smaller and harder to see, but it does less damage? For me, it's already hard enough to get someone to step on a regular potato mine, so this one here doing like half the damage instead of like 150, like I ain't using that. I mean, you can put like 10 of them. 10 of them? You can put like 4 of them in a little pile and it amplifies the damage. So why not just use, you know, this will go up here, and this I never use it, but I don't like it because zombies can see it in the dirt piles more effectively than this one, so because of that, D. You're selling me golden potato? My teeth will shatter. Dark bean bomb, yeah, I don't see it as an S tier. It does good damage, 80, pretty good one shot in. Bean bomb, regular one, this is good. 3 seconds, 150 damage. Boom! Chomp cannon. As much as the single-brained organism is going to put it here because it's just an ability that can't even kill anyone that isn't a scientist or an imp. Obvious side of people wanting to say it's up here due to their skill potential. I'm going to be real with you. It's You can do some good things. It's literal range for Chomper, who has lack of, if not no range. So it's alright ability. This is good. This isn't as good. Spiky Spikeweed, who uses this? Who unironically uses this? Because ever since the community figured out you can just go up and just place these two underneath somebody and instantly get a kill, it's like this gives you less and it's a longer recharge. So I'm gonna put this in C as well because it's just a Tangle Kelp with a different name. You can't rebrand Tangle Kelp. It's Tangle Kelp from PVZ 1, 2, 1? Is it 1? I think it's in 1. I'll probably correct it in the edit. Here you go. There, it's on screen. Sprint burrow. Super sticky goop is not the worst ability in the world. I think in the off chance you're not spamming goop all the time, then it's a good replacement. But if you're just gonna use goop as often as you can get it, then you might as well use the regular one, because this one's got like triple long of a reload. Like this one up here, 5 damage plus 20 damage over time, 25. If you hit someone with this 4 times in like 20 seconds, you can get a kill on it, but it's primarily used for slowing down targets. Citron ball, easy S tier because it's quite literally just, oh, that's the speed one. I mean, that still goes good. You know, all of them go up here. Come on, they're movement. Citron is the fastest and the tankiest plant. Oh, one of the tankiest plants. He's a 200 HP tank that has the quickest movement speed. Easy S. Ian Peach. Same thing with this. None of these are ordered, by the way. These are just lists. I'm doing this because I have a free 20 minutes to spare. Mood shield, pretty good. You're not going to have the shield up for 20 seconds. You're only realistically going to have it up for around 7 or so, which is how long you actually have this for. Peel shield, 20 seconds of a 75 HP shield. It's pretty good. It's not actually as good, so, because this is objectively better in my opinion, but they're both A tier. Yeah, they're both A tier. This Someone made a video saying that Butter Barrage does more overall damage if you hit zombies with every single airstrike than bigger, badder butter, or better butter. What's this ability called? Better or batter, whichever one. This, no, I didn't mean to put it there. I didn't mean to put it there. I'm sorry. It's pretty good. It's a little easy to dodge, I reckon. But if you don't see it coming, it's a great control-based ability. You throw it on the ground, a zombie is either going to willingly step into it and die, or they're going to move away, so you can control a bit of ground. Good ability. And this, again, like this, it's a little bit less good. It can do just as much damage as this, just more of it needs to hit. Honestly, in line with some of these airstrike for corn instead of for cactus. Huskop, I have broken a light on the ceiling because of this ability. Throwing my controller upwards at a 90 degree and the glass bulb just shattering all over the floor. Thanks, corn. You came out of retirement to break one of my ceiling lights, dick. And this, I have never died to this ability, and I have quite literally let someone hit me with every single shock. This, goated ability. This, shite. Heal flower, it's pretty alright. Honestly, I prefer the rainbow heal flower to it, because it's, I think Wolfie said this, it's more consistent healing rather than bursts of it. This, I don't see a purpose for this, so it's going here. This turbo jackhammer or ray jackhammer? This is turbo jackhammer. Yep. Should use that. This, I'd say it's still pretty good because it's just a little bit extra movement speed for a lot longer, which is still pretty good. Just if you're gonna have something that almost the same length but just makes you move double the speed, why not just use double the speed? P-Gatling, S tier. Why? Because it's quite literally the Death Star. Zombie heal station. Huh. I mean, it's an essential because it's good healing and you can self-heal. So, I mean, yeah, obviously S tier. Sunbeam. What do we think about Sunbeam, chat? What do we think about Sunbeam? It's alright. I feel like it doesn't get nearly as much benefit as this one does. I don't think this is busted, but because of the little charge up time, and you've only got 50 ammunition instead of 100, but it deals more damage. This is the Death Star, actually. All these abilities for Overgo can stay in A tier. Hyper, S tier, the STD of this game. All the mechs. Okay, this is like, I don't want to rank these because that's just gonna spoil a major part of the imp video. Make sure you're here for the imp one. I will rank. What the f is this? Oh, is this the Scally bomb? Yeah. I mean, it's a big bomb, so gravity nade, S tier, skill kata. It's actually not too busted anymore since people know how to aim a lot more than they used to. So if you can't jump as the small character and you're just stuck to the floor spinning, yeah, you're gonna die if you use this one in front of a group of people. This is just the mech version. Again, I don't want to rate. Oh, like I don't want to rate the mechs itself. But the abilities, sure. Okay, this one, same. I don't really use that at all. Chili bean sombrero edition, I'd actually say it's S tier as well. Sometimes when you deploy it, zombies don't really pay attention to it, and sometimes it can kill them because it's such a bigger blast radius. So I'd actually say it is just as good as chili bean, just with a different function. Chili bean is kind of used to, you know, as a bomb, with sombrero is kind of used to trying to like clear out an area before it explodes. If this is a bomb, then this is a nuke. Retro Gatling, I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. It can still get good stuff done. Yes, the DPS and the rate of fire is lower, but the single shot damage is actually so much higher. It's like the same thing with Solar Flare Beam, except it's on Peashooter, and I feel as though Solar Flare Beam just has such a higher DPS than Sunbeam compared to this having a lower DPS than this. But yeah, these two are pretty good. I like the sound of Bling Gatling. Super P Jump. It's only certain places you can get to with that. Barrel Blast. Pretty good. Looty booty swiggity swooty barrel blast. I can also go to A tier. Cannon rodeo. It's a little situational, but overall it gets the job done. It's pretty high. Most of the abilities in this game are actually really good. Like, look at this. And we have what, 13 in C and D and like triple that in S. Future Para. I like this one more than the regular one because I don't see a movement penalty on a drone being a big issue, especially when you get more health. It's a little bit harder to control, but overall it's the exact same thing. So Rocket Jump, once you get Rocket Leap, there's no point going back to it because since Guard Morpher 1, it got its height completely nerfed. This, you're always using this. I'm sorry, this is one of the best movement abilities. It's fun to use. Arcane Enigma will go here. I don't like how the people who use this to run away, as much as it actually helps me when I'm fighting them, when they go into Arcane Enigma and then they, as they're running away, feel like it's mandatory to use the burst attack feature. I see people running away from range with this, wasting the durability of it by spamming the thing when there's nobody around them. Arcane Lotus is pretty good. See, to me, Goatify and Psychedelic don't do much to begin with. So I like Goatify to me is and so is Psychedelic. I know one is shorter than the other, and one also gives a Hypno Flower effect. But like to me, they're both the same. Time Snare, easy break your controller ability. This is the same as Shock Shot. It can go up there. Armored Heal Station heals you at the pace. Dr. Nefario on the Wagon Mobile. Energy Warp, I kind of see annoying strategies with this. I think it's been really good to get into a fight with computer scientists, and even with Dr. Toxic. So I'll put it in C. What's next? Heal Beam, mandatory healing items, so it's got to go up there. Actually, all the healing items are like, if they're not on the character, then what's replacing them? I get with this, because that came first, and then this was added, but with these two for Sunflower, like, they're mandatory abilities. Also, why would you ever use this one? This can f off. The Rainbow one, everything is better in Rainbow, okay? I know it's not June, but Rainbow Heal Flower every month of the year. Not this one. The regular one, we don't like that one. Mega Heal Bomb, I actually really like using this one. 50 health, throw down a bomb. This, don't really like these at all. I can admit they're good for getting ranged damage of 50. You can either heal yourself 50 or take 50 away from other plants. It's one or the other. Smoke Cloud, once you have Super Smoke Cloud, not really much to do with it. This is good damage, and it does have a smaller radius, but you're not using this to block off an entire section of fucking Walnut Hills. You're only using it for a capture point, really, so I'd say this one's definitely a little bit more useful. But in Guard Morpher 2, Smoke Clouds aren't really going to do stuff because of the spotting icons. I need to catch my breath, oh my god. Multi-Rocket, it's not the worst. Just firing towards weakened plants. It's got such good splash damage, and even if you hit it direct, it's about 30-40 damage. It's a lot better than Multi-Shock, but still not as good as just a regular ZPG. Vampweed, easy S tier. Spikeweed, A tier. They take you out of the abilities that stop you getting burrowed, and they can either deal damage or heal the Chomper. So it's literally like sort of a situation between this and this. Dark Flower. This is both, when I use it, the most useless little turd in this entire binary system of code. Just put Shadow Flower here. So why not? Guided Ultra Ball, it's too slow, so I'm honestly going to put it there, because when is a slow version of kind of a mediocre ability going to ever help you when even an Iron Citron or Armor Chomper can run away from it? They face the other direction. I'd say this is C tier. Multi-Ball, same scenario. It's only really good on the legendary Super Brainz with the damage amplifier, so yeah, actually, you know, I'll put that up there. Turbo Twister is, for running away, the only really good thing. It's a damage reduction ability, so for taking half the damage, it's pretty good if you want to just be a pussy. Tall Nut Battlement. I can't believe I fucking remember the name of that. I haven't used this ability in years. It's like a horizontal Johnny. Less health, doesn't cover your whole body. Easily get destroyed by stuff like impunts and things when Johnny can usually survive all that. Yeah, it's pretty, Heroic Kick. This is movement. You get two of them. You can get jump. You can bunny hop. Put that in S. Warp. Twilight Chomper one, so I'll put it there. Then we get Torchwood. We've got Smoldering Madness, which is just turning it into a fire character. I'm going to put that in A. This literally kills anything that walks in it, and this makes you the immovable object, like I mentioned in that Torchwood and Hovergo video. Go check that out, please. Bedazzling Bolt Blaster. I use this, and I love it. The sound, the damage, the fact that you don't have armor or damage reduction, but you quite literally don't take damage when you get shot at from specific points. And plus it's SUP Gatling, but just for engineers. So. And the other one, it's the same thing. Actually, ignore an A because it's not cool and sparkly. And I'm not using the mech abilities, except I've already ranked 2, so I might as well be. The Zomni Blade kind of sucks. And I don't know what this is, but I'm putting it here because it looks like it's about to head charge into the stupid flower. Make of that what you will. Bye.